Thanks everybody for tuning in. This is Shoe Savant's first installment of the history of Nike. The story of Nike begins with the story of Blue Ribbon Sports back in 1964. Around that time, Phil Knight had just gone through the University of Oregon, followed by a stint at Stanford for his MBA, leaving with him two crucial experiences that set the trajectory of his future. At University of Oregon, he ran the school's track and field team, putting him into contact with their coach, Bill Bowerman. Aside from an intensely competitive ethos, Bowerman displayed a fascination with optimizing his runners' shoes, constantly tinkering with different models after learning from a local cobbler. According to Nike, Knight was the first student to try one of Bowerman's shoes, seeing him as a safely unimportant runner to test his shoes on. Bowerman offered to take one of his shoes and fix them up with custom design. Knight accepted the offer, and supposedly the shoes worked so well that his teammate Otis Davis took them and ended up using them to win gold in the 400-meter dash in the 1960 Olympics. Otis Davis insists to this day that Bowerman made the shoes for him. Here's a picture of Otis Davis. After the University of Oregon, Knight went through Stanford's MBA program, during which he wrote a paper theorizing that the production of running shoes should move from its current center in Germany to Japan, where labor is cheaper. Knight got the chance to put this theory to the test with a trip to Japan shortly after his 1962 graduation. He struck a deal with a group of Japanese businessmen to export the country's popular Tiger shoes into the U.S. Coach Bowerman, who long believed that German shoes, though the best on the market, weren't anything too special to be replicated or even improved on, supported Knight's venture, entering into a 50-50 business deal for ownership of their new company, Blue Ribbon Sports, established in Eugene, Oregon on January 25, 1964. After founding Blue Ribbon Sports, Knight tested the waters for his imported shoes, initially selling them out of his car when he came back to the States. It quickly became clear that a demand existed for the cheaper market, but still high-quality alternatives to the Adidas and Puma that dominated the market. The design would turn out to be both a major success and source of conflict between Blue Ribbon and its Japanese supplier, dubbed the Tiger Cortez. The shoe dropped in 1967 and became an instant hit for its comfortable, sturdy, and stylish design. Around the time of its success, though, relations soured between Blue Ribbon and Tiger. Knight claims that the Japanese company was seeking a way out of its exclusivity deal with Blue Ribbon and sought to sink the company. Tiger claims to have discovered Blue Ribbon Sports selling their own version of the Tiger Cortez under a new line of shoes that they called Nike.